Alright, greetings guys, it's Irish here. In my last video was my goals video, and I was telling you that I've been messing around with Xmonad, and I've been uh, trying to get Scratchpads to work. So I thought I would show you actually how I did it. Now, in that video I did have a Scratchpad working, but it was the bare bones URXVT without any of my X resources, and I didn't want to show you how to do a Scratchpad until I figured how to do that, and I finally did. I'll get into that. So let's open up a terminal and go into your Xmonad. So what you need to do to get this is there's two different libraries, I guess. So you can do the import xmonad.util named scratchpad or just scratchpad. I suggest doing the named scratchpad because you can name different scratchpads instead of having just a giant list. So the next thing you want to do is somewhere in your Xmonad, let's keep going down, you're going to have a thing called scratchpads, or I say myScratchPads. Now you want to say that, then equals, and then the brackets, ns, and then the name of your scratchpad. So for right now, mine is terminal, and then I say spawn term, find term, and then the manage the term. So where that is down here. Now you don't need to put this, you can do it like a generic one like I have up here, which saying scratchpad equals scratchpad spawn action terminal, and then my terminal, which my terminal is URXVT. But I like to do it this way. I think it's better. So you say spawn term equals my terminal plus the name of the scratchpad. So just say scratchpad, and then the -e CMOS is so you can run any terminal application inside this. As long as you have -e and then whatever, say like htop, then htop would go up. And then I have a second one called music. I wanted to have Spotify start automatically. So I wanted to make Spotify a scratchpad, but I'm unable to start it automatically. I have it in my spawn once up here. Spotify, maybe I have to capitalize it, I don't know. But it's supposed to do it. So if I hit mod Z, which is supposed to be my shortcut to bring that up, it doesn't show. But again, I did the same thing down here. Spawn pav music, find pav, class name Spotify, and then these are just the size of the boxes. So I can initially it was 0.1, which would be 10%, but I would like to do full screen. So that's all you need to do for your Spotify, or sorry, for your boxes, and then you just need to link a key to it. So I have my mod mask is O for name scratchpad, action, my scratchpads, and then terminal. So once I do that, is mod O, and here it is, full screen, and it's automatically running CMOS. So now I can start a song, and then I can hide it. So now it's in a hidden workspace, which you can kind of see up here. It says NSP. That means my scratchpad is active. Now if I let's go to another thing. Now if I run Spotify and do mod Z, it is also hidden. So now I can just go here, say I'm listening to Spotify, and then I want to change songs. I just bring it back. For whatever reason, it does that. I don't know why, but say if I wanted to listen or go to CMOS, go there and do it. So I really like scratchpads. I don't know why I didn't use them before. i3 does use scratchpads, and I do have a generic scratchpad for i3 that I can show you guys if you are interested, but Luke Smith's video on it is more comprehensive. So I would suggest looking up his video on there because he does a better job at explaining it than I would. So yeah, that's if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm almost done completing my my Xmonad again. I've been playing around with some different layouts. Like I usually am with the grid, but I also have tabbed, spiral, mosaic, BSP, which is pretty nice. It's like a, yeah, so it's pretty nice. And then tall, full, mirror tall. And then I also got, there's one functionality that I missed from i3 moving over to Xmonad, that if I wanted to go into, say, my WeChat here, I couldn't do it. If someone had a link, I couldn't go into there and click the link, even though I have like a shortcut inside WeChat, but it doesn't work. Anyway, what I would do is, go through the here and goes into full screen, and then I would go back to my grid. But there is a thing called toggle. So now if you can just do mod F and it goes full screen, and then it goes back, which I love. I just found that out. So I'm going to try to change just a little bit. I'm going to probably keep my Xmon bar. The only thing I need to add up here is just my brightness controls, just to indicate how bright my screen is, like I had in i3. I did consider maybe going over to polybar, but don't really need to. So, but if you guys have any questions, once I'm complete with my Xmonad, I might just do a follow-up video and show it off a little bit. But but that's all I have today, and hopefully you guys have a good week, and talk to you later.